Hey everybody, Marcus Crawford here with the Idaho Quadcopter channel. I am at the, help me out here Bob, the Mar Chiquita. In other words, small ocean, and we're going to talk about what that is. In Puerto Rico, by the way, I should have said we're in Puerto Rico. And we've got some drone celebrities here. We got Julio, we got the original old fart, we got Bob. Yeah, and I'm not sure who that guy is. He just kind of
me.
Yeah, he kind of just stumbled in on the whole thing. But what I've got here is I've got the DJI Air 3S, and I'm going to launch it here, and we're going to get up in the air. And this place is pretty dramatic. I'll turn the camera around a little bit so you can see a little bit of what we're talking about. Yeah. Enough of that. Let's quit messing around. Let's get this bird in the air. Okay, I've got the drone fired up and a screen recorder started. As we always do, we're going to go through the safety menu here. We're in bypass mode, normal bypass options. Radar map is on, advanced optimal return to home. That way it'll find that pad immediately. 98-foot return to home altitude, which is plenty for where we're at. You can see the max altitude, 393 feet, no limit. Not asking for any calibrations. Take a quick look at the battery. Battery is looking good. And yeah, let's look at the camera here. We're in 4K 30. I'm going to crank it up to 4K 60 because we want to get the best that we can. And let's go ahead and start recording. And nothing left to do now but launch. So we're going to do an auto takeoff on the app. Okay, we got a lot of folks here, so we're going to have to kind of be careful which direction we go with this droney. But let's drop the camera down here. There's a lot of drones in the air, so we're going to be careful. But reversing up now, reverse and up. Hard on that up stick because we got a lot of people here. And you can kind of see, where we're at here. There's the beach. Let me, okay, had to stop there for a second. My watch was bugging me. It thought I took a fall. But anyway, there's the beach. You can see our home point here. Yeah, let's just go straight on out here and kind of take a look. I'm going to go stand by Barkley over here, get in the shade.
I picked the spots.
Barkley knows exactly where to be. So look at this. We got this crescent-shaped beach right here. Let's drop that camera down a little bit so you can take a look, and we can definitely drop some altitude. Looking good. This is a little bit of paradise, is exactly what we're looking at here. Not a lot of people on the beach, which is kind of surprising at this part of the beach. But we'll turn around and come back, and we'll show you why this is Mar Chiquita, if I'm saying that correctly. I don't know if I am, but there's the Atlantic Ocean right there. We see this rock out here. We got to go see that, don't we? Yeah, let's run on out there. Let's see what that is. Look at the breakers coming over the top. And there's some really cool spots here you're going to see with some breakers in here closer. Just had a huge breaker come over the top. Yeah, I wish I'd had the drone here to see it. So I'm getting a little bit of signal breakup. Yeah, and it hit a return to home, and I'm going to stop that, and we're gonna bring it back. I got blocked by terrain there, is what happened. But I wish I'd been closer here so that you'd have seen the water coming over the top of this. So this is the first flight of the vacation. Getting ready to get on a Virgin Atlantic or not, I guess it's just Virgin cruise tomorrow. I'm getting a little bit of signal issue here, so I'm going to grab some altitude. That helped. Yeah, more signal issue. I think I'm standing too close to Barkley. I'm going to move to a little different location. I think our signals were interfering with each other. So I'm kind of moving to another spot where I'm still got some shade. And we're gonna come down lower here so we can take a look and see what you're talking about with this little beach here. And that's why it's called the small ocean, because you can see where the water comes in here. Look at this. Is this cool or what? And this is right in the middle of spring break in Puerto Rico. Lots of kids here, and they really haven't found this beach, which is a good thing. Look at this. So we're gonna kind of stay here, kind of out of the way here. Yeah, is that beautiful or what? Let's see if we can back up from that. Lots of drones in the air, so trying to be cognizant of that as well. And definitely some interference. But that's the Mar Chiquita right there, the small ocean. And you can see the waves coming in, and they'll come right over the top of this rock right here. We just had a huge one come over the top and soaked some people, so hopefully we can get another one. Let's just come around the other side here and see so you can get a better look. Better look here, coming around. See if we can drop in altitude here. You can see where our home point is. So right over the top here, you can see that water coming down. So let's see if we're gonna just do some digital zoom in on here. You can see there's still water draining off there, but let's go back out to one by. And let's just finish our loop around. Lots of folks here, at least 3 Air 3S's up in the air right now for sure, and I know we got a Mini 4 Pro flying as well. So yeah, so some people got soaked here, so they're looking it over, but yeah, so you see the group of people down there. Sorry, I got a little distracted, but let's just continue doing this loop. This is why you come on these kind of trips. This is awesome. Yeah, so this is where the water comes in, and so right here, a big wave came over the top of this, and you can see where the water's draining down there. And I'm not going to get too low because I don't want another wave to take out the drone. We've all seen those pictures, but you see, yeah, there you get a good look at it. And there was one even bigger than that that came right over the top just a little bit ago. Let's just do a droney here, up and back, and you can get a better idea of how that comes in there. Look at that. Is that cool or what? And so, and that's how you get this Mar Chiquita, the little ocean. Yeah. I get silent once in a while because I'm kind of gobsmacked looking at the scenery. This is why you own drones, folks. You can get this kind of perspective that you would never otherwise see. So we're almost at max legal height here. Yep, there's max altitude right there. And let's just do an orbit around, just kind of a half circle, and we'll get you the big picture. I see Barkley just landed. And it looks like Bob is getting ready to take off.
Oh, I'm in the sky.
Bob is in the air.
Are there any big ones coming?
I'm looking.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's Bob right there. The original old fart. Okay, we're gonna come in close here.
I've been here.
Manned aircraft nearby.
Fly with caution.
Yep, dropping altitude.
Fly with
Getting a manned aircraft warning, Bob.
Yeah. Do you see it?
I don't see it, but I'm dropping in altitude. No. Yeah. Oh, there I see it. Yeah, he is way to the side of it, way to the east of us.
Okay.
Yep. That's the cool thing about ADS-B on these drones.
Oh, sure.
Okay, I'm gonna get you in close here for a better look at this.
manned aircraft approaching.
Yeah, we hear the aircraft, and we are. Yeah, it's a
Helicopter.
helicopter. I'm dropping low. He is very low.
Fly with caution.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's as scary as I've ever seen right
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
That's-
really low.
yeah.
He's like less than 100 feet.
Yeah, well, I dropped down to 60 foot, Bob.
Oh,
I just pulled
don't
down
even
on
know
that
where
stick.
I'm at 50
Yeah.
foot, yeah.
Almost 400 feet. Wow. That would have been a problem.
Yeah, that was.
Anyone catch any ADS-B on him?
Yeah, I had an
Yeah.
ADS-B. He was
Yeah.
way to the east of us, then he came
I
over, but
didn't for some
Yeah.
reason. I mean, I usually am getting ADS-B on it.
we got down low. So that's what you do when you get that, and as soon as we could hear him, we all just pulled down on that down stick.
ADS-B? It's a transmission that aircraft.
So here we go, giving you a better look at how the water comes in here.
Turn it on.
But yeah, this is really cool. That's why you got to pay attention. So, and that's why ADS-B is such a valuable tool. Very valuable tool. Oh boy, there it just came in a big wave here. I'm going to turn around. Yeah, so you can see it draining off there. Came over the top. I wasn't there. Wasn't looking at that when I needed to be. But you can see how that looks. That's cool, huh? Okie dokie. Let's go out to sea a little bit, and then let's bring this guy home. Alrighty.
You said you were going
I'm-
up to your knees, honey.
we still have a ton of battery here, but 65% battery. But let's go ahead and bring this guy home. And we're about 100 feet high. Yeah, and you can see the water draining off the top of the rocks. And again, the little ocean right here. That is so cool. Okay, return to home on the controller, or on the app right now. And we'll get a precision landing on the landing pad. I'm trying to say we got sand here, so I put the landing pad down. I'm not big on hand launching and hand catching. Barkley launched his, did a hand launch on his. Let's drop the camera down as we go. And you'll be able to see just exactly where we are. You see me standing there? Get that camera looking straight down. And let's see if this guy will get a precision landing. Yeah, it's coming down. Turning around. Turned on his landing lights for whatever reason. You can see that drone shadow is right on the, yeah, we might, yeah, no, it's moving over. I think we're gonna be okay. Yeah, it's gonna be right on the pad. Boom, there we go. Give me just a second, we'll do a quick conclusion. Hey, okay, my Action 5 camera overheated, believe it or not, or I don't know, there's something going on with it. So we're doing this conclusion on the iPhone, but we had a pretty cool flight with the Air 3S. You got to see the Mar Chiquita here. This is such a cool beach. And I think behind me right now, you're seeing a bunch of water coming over. It was a lot of fun. And this is why we fly drones, is to get this kind of footage. Now, it was a little bit of exciting. We had what I think was a tourist helicopter come over, and he came over quite low. We saw him on ADS-B. We were all pulling. There's probably 4 or 5 drones in the air. We all pulled down hard on the sticks, but he was lower than you would want it to be. So that's as close as I've ever seen a manned aircraft near a drone. But everybody did what they were supposed to do. Everybody dropped their drones down, and so there were no incidents or anything. Thank goodness we got ADS-B. This is the Air 3S. ADS-B gave us warning, and then we heard him. So, but anyway, I guess that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this first video from this vacation in Puerto Rico, and then we're getting on a cruise ship tomorrow and leaving for a bunch of Caribbean islands, or Caribbean islands, however you want to pronounce it, and we're going to see a lot of stuff. We're going to hopefully put together a lot of videos. So this is the first in the series, so I guess that's about it. This is Marcus with the Idaho Quadcopter channel out, and if you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Most of all, I appreciate that you took the time to look at this video, and of course we will see you on the next one. The DJI Air 3S, just the perfect piece of technology to capture this beautiful footage. All right, see you guys later.